If you are an Shopify or an e-commerce store owner, these are 5 most biggest mistakes in UI, UX, or CRO. In other words, these are the mistakes that are costing you conversions, sales, and leads, because CRO stands for conversion rate optimization. And if you are not doing that, if you are not optimizing your store for conversions, then sorry for you, apologize for you, you won't have enough conversions to cover your marketing costs and or bring in some revenue and or profit. So you need to optimize your store to be UX, UI, user experience, user interface, and also conversion rate optimization correct in that way. So right now we are looking at one of the biggest, or let's not use the words biggest, right? But one of the very large e-commerce store running on Shopify, which is Waterdrop. And this e-commerce store is doing something around $100 million US dollars per year. So it's not like a small, tiny, Shopify store that's doing tens of thousands of US dollars, but it's doing already above tens of millions US dollars every single year, and most likely it's above 100 million US dollars per year. So it's a pretty decent e-commerce store, and it's running on Shopify. And most of you guys, I can only think of that you are most likely thinking about running store on Shopify, or you are already running your e-commerce store on Shopify, which I highly recommend, guys. But still, there are some things. The number one thing that I can see still in 2026 is that basically clients and e-commerce store owners have slow page load speed. Why is this important? In this day and age, when people are used to 3 seconds videos on TikTok and in Instagram or Facebook Reels, or 5 seconds YouTube Shorts, everything is fast. You order something from Amazon or some other stores, and you have it like in a couple of hours at your doorstep. That's crazy, guys. People won't wait like 7 or 10 seconds to fully load your e-commerce store. It needs to be fast. And number one tool that I can recommend to you is PageSpeed Insights by Google. This is it. You can see the logo on the left-hand side, PageSpeed Insights. And once you put there your URL to your e-commerce store, it will tell you if you are on mobile or a computer. Sorry that I do have it in Czech language. I would love to have it in an English language, but I can't see any specifics. But you can see the score over here. That's 31 is the total score from 100. When you use computer, it's 46 out of 100. So it's not good. It's not decent. Most likely it can be because of this animation or this video at the background of this, header image. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's that or not. But there might be some things that they need to do in order to increase the page loading speed, in order to retain more clicks from ads, to retain them more, to be visitors of the e-commerce store, and then maybe even the customers. So definitely compress images into modern format, enable lazy loading, and regularly audit and remove third-party apps and or scripts you no longer use. Then, very something that's connected to it is poor mobile optimization. If you basically open your e-commerce store on your laptop or in your computer, and you basically drag the window, here we are still connected to the VPN. Sorry about that. If you drag the window like that, you should be able to see if your web page is optimized. So if your web page or landing page or product page or home page, it doesn't matter, is mobile optimized. And if you have the mobile optimization, most online marketing platforms like a Meta or Google Ads or others will bring the traffic from mobile, basically mobile traffic, because people are basically browsing social media and, for example, Google Ads or Google through their mobile phone, so a smartphone. So you need to have your e-commerce store that's actually optimized for mobiles. So number one, adopt a mobile-first approach. Ensure all clickable buttons are at least decent size. So you can see the shop now button there. If we click, for example, on this product, let's just do it like that. You can see the add to cart button, across the whole, width of the page. You can see the different flavors over here. Then you scroll down, you have add to cart at the bottom. So it should be good. Use sticky add to cart buttons for sure, and simplify navigation for thumb use. So for example, here on the left-hand side, you have the burger. You will click on the burger and you can see that you have the submenus and menus, items, etc., etc. So it looks to me pretty decent, pretty good. But most of the stores still don't do it, still don't have it. So definitely do it, guys. And before we dive into other topics and errors and mistakes, I highly encourage you guys to support this channel, because we are literally building one of the biggest online marketing channels out there that will have the biggest added value for you in terms of online marketing experience, tips, tricks, and whatever, because we literally brought to our clients $50 million in revenue profitably in the last 12 years. So if you want to learn from the best, this is the channel to do it. And also support this channel by subscribing, clicking on the bell icon, and also liking this video, because without that, we won't be able to accomplish this mission. Thank you very much, guys. Now back to the Shopify store. Third, forced account creation and complex checkout. If you are running your e-commerce store on Shopify, it's a great thing, guys, because if you basically put this item to your cart, then there's the pop-up here on the right-hand side. You will basically click on checkout. Sorry that you can't clear receipt because of me there. But right now you are basically at the checkout page. The pop-up on the right-hand side, or the slide out on the right-hand side, it was the cart. And once you click on checkout, there you go, you are in the checkout. The checkout process in Shopify stores is pretty easy. It's a one-step or one-page checkout process. So you can see that you only put your contact information, delivery address, whatever, payment methods, shipping methods, and you are good to go. You basically pay for it and it's done. So definitely be very careful if you are running your e-commerce store on different platforms and you have a couple of different steps, to be able to proceed and basically finish your checkout. That's not gonna work in this day and age. Definitely use this one page step checkout process. It's a really good one. And some of the e-commerce stores, at least from my experience, they basically force you to create an account. I think that's really bad, guys, because if you force users to create an account over there, that's not good. Because if you force them, they will leave. Because most of the users in this day and age, if they are basically ordering for the first time from your e-commerce store, they don't want to be, signed up for. They just want to order, test your item, test your products or service, what have you. And if they will be okay, or if they will be, pumped and happy with your products, and they will say, yeah, it was a great experience, I want to order it again, I want to have it again, then they might be able and open to sign up, basically to register there and create the account. So definitely don't do it. Hidden shipping costs and fees. Some of the e-commerce stores have basically hidden shipping costs and fees, and maybe some packaging costs and whatever. So if you basically tell your customers that you have the shipping for free on everything on your e-commerce store, it will be bad, because they will come here, they will see this page, And for example, they will then the costs and the added shipping cost and fees will basically rise up here. And for example, you will ask them to pay, $20 for shipping because of whatever, and maybe $7 for packaging, and maybe $4 for using, I don't know, PayPal, or I don't know, Klarna or Afterpay. I don't know, just whatever method is there. And this will most likely, turn around some of the people, because you don't want to do it. You don't want to surprise in a negative standpoint your customers when they arrive at this stage, at this page, because before that they were happy. Yeah, this product. Yeah, I would like to try it. I would like to test it. Yeah, awesome, great, whatever. And they will basically land here and it will be like, no way, I'm not paying like additional, I don't know, $30 or $20 or $50 or whatever for everything, for, items like that. If you are selling, refrigerators or sofas or couches or, some big items, like a dining desk or I don't know, kitchen, or I don't know, obviously people expect that there will be some, higher fees in terms of shipping, etc., etc. But if you are selling things for, $15 or $65, they don't expect like to pay double the amount or at least half amount of the order, basically in shippings and packaging and payment fees. So definitely don't do it. And cluttered and confusion navigation. Most of the e-commerce stores, this is not the case. They basically, if you are on a desktop version, they have like 10 or 7 or 15 different, menu items at this line, at this menu line. It's crazy, guys, because if you put there 10 different, links or 10 different names or 10 different, site links or whatever, that's gonna mess up with people's heads, and they will be basically confused. What is it that you are actually saying or selling or trying to sell and whatever? I don't know. So definitely don't do it. Have at max 5 different items there. And if you have more categories, if you have more products, etc., etc., obviously some e-commerce stores, they do have like hundreds of different products, tens of different categories. Basically do it like a tree. So basically have electronics, under that have maybe, the kitchen electronics or the appliances or TV or computers. Under computers have laptops, Mac, desktop, whatever. And then, basically go like that. So too many categories, bizarre naming conventions, and a lack of clear hierarchy overwhelm customers and cause them to bounce. Solution is simplify my navigation to 5 to 7 top level items using standard language. I prefer max 5. Definitely don't do like 10 language for customers. I understand. Use breadcrumbs everywhere to help users orient themselves. That's it, guys, for today's video. If you are running your e-commerce store, I hope that this one was a helpful video for you, that you now understand slightly more why maybe your e-commerce store is not converting that better, or at the rate of other e-commerce stores. Sorry for my English. I'm still learning to do these videos in prof, like without any specific script there, but doing that in the English, so I'm getting better, but it's gonna take some time, guys, but it's already better than with the first video I started a couple of months ago. So thank you very much for watching. Definitely subscribe to this channel, click on the bell icon, and like this video out, because we are literally building one of the biggest and biggest added value e-commerce and online marketing YouTube channels on the internet. So if you would like to support this channel, and I bet you do, please subscribe, click on the bell icon, like this video, put in the comment section if you do run your e-commerce store on Shopify and what is your experience, and if you do use some third-party extensions, plugins, or apps to basically manage UX, UI, and CRO. And these were the first 5 biggest mistakes. We have 10 more, so definitely subscribe so you won't miss any future of them. And check this video out. You will be definitely really surprised of the information, and I mean happily surprised, hopefully. So that's it, guys, for today's video. See you in the next one. Cheers.